Hey guys, what's up? So we're back. We made it to episode 2. So firstly, just like to thank everyone that actually tuned in and who actually took some time to view the videos. So that's much appreciated. So thank you guys. And as we move along, today I'm just going to speak about Chelsea. So the Blues at the Bridge, and I'm not referring to Chelsea at the Bridge. I'm talking about what they're going through. So hope you enjoy, like, share, and let's have a good one. So let's see what's happening at Chelsea today. So I think there's a few things that we can discuss in terms of what's happening with Chelsea. So let's focus on the off-field first. The off-field, the Roman Empire is gone. There's no longer a man who actually, I would say, cares as much as Abramovich, because he was living and dying as a Chelsea fan. With him gone, a big piece of Chelsea kind of also went down, and it's clear to see off the field as well. I feel like the new owner is too involved. He's kind of making the transfers himself. He sees players and he's like, okay, I want that player, I want that player. Doesn't even fit in the system, but he just wants to be involved, try and show the fans like, look, this is kind of what I want, but it's not working. And there was a few few comments from Pochettino that actually said he didn't want Cole Palmer at the club. So that's kind of something that shows that the manager isn't even getting what he wants. He's just getting players and they're like, yeah, work with us. So I think that can be something that can improve. So that's the off-field things for me. Moving to on-field, I feel like there's a lack of experience in midfield. I mean, you have quality midfielders, the young players, they're quality in midfield, but what are you going to do with all these youngsters that don't really know how to run the Premier League? If you look at past teams like Man City, you look at Liverpool, you even look at Arsenal, you look at Man City, they always had that experience holding midfielder, like Arsenal had Vieira. You look at Man City back in the day, they had Yaya Toure, they had Fernandinho, they had Fernando, they had all these solid, experienced players. Liverpool had Fabinho when they won the title, and he wasn't a youngster. It's all older players, that mature players that's kind of coming through, and Chelsea don't really have that. They have Moise Caicedo, they have Enzo, they have Gallagher, but there's no one to really boss the midfield in terms of experience. So it's where they're kind of lacking. If you look at Arsenal now, you look at Declan Rice over there. He's bossing the midfield. He's running the show. He's making the tackles, breaking up play. Enzo and Caicedo, they kind of like, should I tackle? Should I do this? And they don't kind of have that synergy. So they don't know when one should go forward, one should go back. And that's why they're kind of just running through the midfield of Chelsea. They're just like getting the ball, playing it through the lines, because nobody really knows what they need to do. So that's the one issue. The other issue, which has been an issue for a while, since Didier Drogba basically left, and that's no striker. No matter how hard Chelsea try, they just can't get that number 9, and it's evident to see that it's costing them. So that's another issue. The next one would be the captain. The captain is supposed to be someone that you look up to, someone that you look at for motivation, someone that's there on the field telling you you have to run through walls, or not actually telling you, but showing you that he's running through walls. This guy's in the hospital all the time. So how is there anyone supposed to be showing leadership from the back of an ambulance? It doesn't make sense. So if they firstly knew his injury record, why would you make him captain? Why? Yes, his quality, yes, he's good, but he has a proven record of pulling literally every muscle in his body. So it doesn't make sense. And then on top of that, you don't get someone that's world class to replace him. You get Gusto. Gusto is decent, but he's not world class. If you're getting someone and you know one of your best players are constantly injured, you need to find someone that's going to fill that void. And they haven't really done that. So that's another reason that they are struggling on field. So in terms of what needs to happen, this is just what I think they should do. I think the owner should take a step back. Just kind of let the people in charge run the show. He appoints people. They should do the work for him. I don't think he should be as involved as he is. He's trying to kind of play football manager, but it's not working. So yeah, he should just take a step back and let the people in charge run it, or let the people he put in charge run it. Should be a better way of saying it. And then I think they should give Poch time, because he took Spurs to the final. Really? He took freaking Spurs to a Champions League final. Yeah, you have to be a good manager to do that, because it's Spurs. So yeah, just give him some time, give him the team he wants, actually let him decide who plays and who stays, and I think they could have a good team. And the obvious, just get a midfielder, get a striker, get people that's going to score goals, people that have a proven track record, and that's what needs to happen. Another side note is that Chelsea are like the only team, or one of the only top teams. I don't know if you can call Chelsea a top team at the moment. It's just me being honest. Every other team has guaranteed 4 or 5 starters. You know who's going to start. If you go to Arsenal, you know Raya's going to start, you know Saliba's going to start, you know Saka's going to start, you know Odegaard, you know Rice. Okay, so that's their starters. You know City's going to have Rodri, they're going to have Edison, they're going to have Akanji, they're going to have Kevin De Bruyne and Haaland. You know that. With Liverpool, Trent's fit, he's going to start Alisson, Salah, Van Dijk, and Robertson. So you have those clubs that have like kind of a base for where they want to be or who their starters are. Whereas Chelsea, you don't really know who's going to start every game. You don't know if Thiago Silva's going to start this game. You don't know if Gallagher's going to start, if Enzo's going to start. Okay, Enzo's kind of the only one. Enzo and Palmer are the only two that are kind of like guaranteed a spot in the team. That's what I feel. So that needs to change. And then things that they should look at in the transfer window. For me, it's quite simple. There's some rumors in Germany that say that Joshua Kimmich is not happy with how everything is going with Thomas Tuchel. Tuchel is obviously leaving at the end of the season. But if possible, that is someone that Chelsea should look to sign. He can bring the experience, brings the know-how. He just knows how to run the midfield. If that's not possible, they can always look at someone in the league, Paulinho, who is really been playing well. He can break down the game. He can make passes, can score a goal or two. He just knows what he's doing in the midfield. So that would give Caicedo and Enzo kind of license to play a bit more. You can either have Enzo pushing up forward a bit more into a number 8 position and have Caicedo and Paulinho sitting in the midfield. And that would give you so much more options. It would give you so much more stability. And that is something that they need to do. And the other thing is they need a striker. So right now everyone's talking about Ivan Toney. If I'm Chelsea and I'm the owner, that is the first player I'm going for. Ivan Toney, because of his proven track record. He can score goals. He can be out of a game for 80 minutes. In the 81st minute, he's popping up, scoring a goal. He can hold up play. Just don't give him the number 9, please, because we know what happens to Chelsea players with number 9. And that's it for me. Once again, thank you all for tuning in to the last episode. Hopefully there'll be much more episodes to come. But have a good one, guys. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm out.